Hey guys, Epix here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the PlayStation Move and their A and B roll. A roll hardware, B roll is the well, it's not how it really is, but B roll basically is the we're going to show the games in the hardware. So let's go ahead and check out the hardware first. So launching very soon, might I add. So here's the hardware footage, and these are both of them side by side. Notice that you have here the four buttons on top here. And if you notice this ball, this is the tracking ball basically. I'm not sure if you guys know about motion capture, but a lot of times the motion capture has the balls, and then the balls is what's being caught on the screen. So as you see here, there's a little button here, action button in the middle, and there are the four buttons here. The control looks very good, by the way, Sony. Just letting you know. Looks really good. Of course, here's a trigger button. You know, start and select. It's kind of funny, really, that Sony's been kind of like ragging on the Wii for their wacko controls when they want to make it a wacko control themselves. Kind of reminds me of the whole Rumble thing. I'm just saying. Here's the second controller, the D-pad on here, and there's two buttons here. You got a D-pad here. No, you can't play. I wouldn't recommend playing this game on Street Fighter, but I will definitely try. Here's the two buttons up top here. Not bad. Like the analog controller and a D-pad. It's kind of weird. Okay, now here's the B-roll. Now here's called the shoot. It's like you're pretending you're on a TV. You're in a TV movie. So.
Tumblers on the subway scene. Divide the evildoer's scheme.
Basically it's a rail shooter.
It's Robotimus Prime, and it's your time to shine.
On instance, I just will say this. Just looking at this rail shooter, on the fact that I want to collect all the Resident Evils. That's one of the reasons why I got a PlayStation 3 is because I want to have all the Resident Evils. So with that being said, with this thing introducing the rail shooter, we could see the new the Resident Evils that were on the Wii now on the PlayStation 3. It's something that should be kept in mind. It's only something that can be done with the controller too. I don't really see how you can do that on the Natal. Unless, of course, they released tracking of their own, which is actually indeed possible. It's not really that hard. Okay, so that was a good one. This one's called Sports Champions. This is one of my favorite games. And look, first of all, yeah, I'm eating cereal, guys. I'm sorry. You'll live. First of all, check the graphics. The graphics are looking really, really sharp right now. I'm loving the way it looks right now. I mean, just little shit. Like, look at the woman's belt. You know, you can see that, and the Florina and Foreigner is looking really good. You know, of course, you see her reaching in. You know, I hope it comes out. I hope it comes with both of them, not just one. Now, here's a battle simulator called the Gladiator one. Now, watch the sword. Right about, hold on. Notice how you just kind of flicked it. You know, I'm just saying, it looks like it's going to allow you to do a lot more, a lot of different attacks depending on how you move your hand. So, for the record, now you got excuse me, my memory's kind of bland right now, but there was a PC game that actually already did that. Basically, you took your mouse, and the way you flung your mouse, like you fling your mouse like right into the left really fast, and it would and click, of course, I think, and it executed an attack. But the thing is, it's like it was like the weapon would like go with the mouse. So what you would do is like as soon as you move to the right, he would slash to the right, or if you want to knock him back, you would mouse. But this one, obviously an upgrade to that. But I just wanted to make that comparison right quick. Overall, though, I mean the game was looking really good. Table tennis, of course, will never get old. I can play table tennis all day. This one's called TV Superstars, where you're playing the role of a TV, like a game show.
Did you see that? Take aim, dude. Look at him go! Get ready to fly. Ah, totally fearless.
Not bad.
Good luck with that. Fly, bro, fly.
It's one of my favorite ones. 'Cause this kind of shows like what it can do in terms of just like regular fighting games. So, well, yeah, not regular ones, but so here you go. Let's all fighting one here. You know, it's kind of reminiscent of remember the original? Oh God, what were they called? Um, I forget what the fighting game's called, but there was one fighting game that kind of looked like this. I kind of miss it. It was a fighting game where it was the rappers and all the rappers was fighting. And the first one, the first two looked cartoonish. The first one looked real cartoonish. The second one was cartoonish too. But what they did was it wound up looking a hell of a lot better in the end. It was like a wrestling game, but more so fighting. But it had wrestling in it too. I forget what game. God damn. So that's something to do in New York too. Def Jam fighting. Def Jam. Yeah. It was called Def Jam. It kind of reminds me of this, especially the newer version of Def Jam, which wasn't that good, but I actually might get it anyway, just for. I forgot about that game. Now here's iPad. I'm sorry. Someone asked me regarding my wife and would I get it for her? No. Um, According to my wife, and I'm quoting her by the way. Fuck them waggle controllers. No, seriously, that's what she said. She's not into that whole waggle controller. She wants a controller in her hand, let her do her do, and be done. That's basically what she says. Now the sound is off for the rest of this, so it looks like I'm gonna do a little more talking. But so as you can see, clean up the iPad and not with the cards, but with the wand, with the move, and it's a lot better than using the cards. It's a hell of a lot better than using the cards. So, does anyone know if this game is for is it downloadable or did you have to buy it? I wasn't 100% sure. Can someone help me out with that? Um, this is called Move. This one's called Move Party, where you have to, well, not that. Don't kill the birds. But basically, yeah, this particular party, you have to actually you know, push the birds into the nest. No big deal. Here's one where you're actually giving a haircut. So that's actually pretty fun. Notice the graphics too. I mean, you can tell that the hair is supposed to be fake. It's supposed to be like stringy stuff, and it really looks good. So I just wanted to pull that out too. I mean, that's you know, Little Big Planet, of course. Now this one is okay for those who like Little Big Planet. You might find it okay, but the thing is, I personally like Little Big Planet, but I like it as a regular platformer, to be honest with you. But I probably will give it a try later on, anyway, just because I can. But honestly, I like this as a regular platformer, just with the controller and everything. But of course, I'll have Little Big Planet and it anyway, and the move eventually. So I might also just go ahead and give it a try. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So what are your thoughts? What are your concerns? If you guys have any questions, so of course there was a lot more to the GDC than what you saw here, but that was basically the B-roll. For me personally, it's looking very good. I'm very impressed with what I saw here, and if that's only the tip of the iceberg, and mind you, all those things are also in alpha stages, so they're not even the complete games yet. but from what I saw, they were good in themselves. You know, especially the Gladiator game, the fighting game. Um, well, I'm sorry, Gladiator, the sports game and the fighting game. Both of those things were looking very good, and at least those are probably the first two titles I will pick up. So I think it's cool. You know, the camera seems to be always hitting my direction because like at the particular time I was like, I don't know if I want to get the camera or not because I just want to get the card game in now. And Huntmaster Flex actually talked me into getting the camera because he said that, the card game, you know, it wasn't the best, but it was actually damn good. So I love card games, so I'll actually show you guys my collection in the future. But anyway, I love art. But anyway, so what are your thoughts on the PlayStation Move? Let me know. You guys have a good night. Zeph is out.